Hi and welcome to today's video. I have a question. How much would it cost you to live comfortably for 1 year in a country of your choice? How much would it cost you to live comfortably for 1 year in a country of your choice? So I'm going to use estimate figure, but of course you can leave a comment in the comment section and tell me if it is too little or if it is sufficient. So we're going to use $10,000 as our estimate cost to fund our living expenses for 1 year in a country of your choice. This is a country where it is life is affordable, where you can have affordable housing, you can have affordable healthcare, you can have affordable food, and you can have also affordable premium travel or luxurious travel, all within a budget of $10,000. So stick until the end of the video and we will discuss about this. Many people desire to live in another country. Many people wish and really wish to relocate to a cheaper country, but they have no clue how to start or where to start. In this video, we are going to see how far a $10,000 can sustain you for a year or 6 months or 3 months. We will see how we can start that plan, and we will see when is the best time to start the plan and how much it will cost you now if you need to have $10,000 as living expenses, and you can live comfortably or you can live luxuriously depending on the plan that you have started. So let us look at what is important for us when we are looking for somewhere to live comfortably for 1 year. What is important is accommodation. Accommodation is very important. You need a place that is comfortable, safe, and it has all the amenities around you. And it is accessible, and it has all the modern amenities near you. If you're looking for shopping, you can shop access to shopping, you have access to entertainment, you have access to what do you call it, the local eateries or restaurants. So accommodation is very important. The second thing people look for when they are trying to look for relocating to a new country is cost of food, cost of groceries. So you want to settle in a country where the cost of groceries is quite affordable and the food is fresh, and you can shop in the modern supermarkets, and the groceries is way cheaper than your present country. The next important aspect people look for when they're relocating to another country is cost of healthcare. Healthcare is very important. You want to know, are the hospitals modern? Can you access good healthcare? Can you access the hospital? How much it costs to see a doctor? How much does the insurance cost? So you need to know how much is the insurance per year, how much is the health insurance per year. So that is also very important. Another important thing that people look at is transport. What type of transport is used locally? Are there local public transport? How much is that public transport? How much is Uber? How much is Bolt or Little Cab? So is transport affordable, and is transport near the area that you have selected, the neighborhood that you have selected to stay in. The other important thing is that will you be able to, in your budget that you've budgeted for that 1 year in this new country, are you able to leave money aside for entertainment? Will you have money for entertainment? Will you have money to travel around the country that you have selected? So those things are very important when you're planning to relocate to another country for 1 year. So earlier in my video, I mentioned the budget of $10,000 as enough to help to sustain you for 1 year in a new country. So now let us look at the numbers. Yeah, you have this fund that you wish to have $10,000 that will sustain you for 1 year, and this is where you start. Let's say, for instance, this is for illustration purposes because the figures will vary. Why? Because of your age. Number two, because of market performance. Yeah. But for illustration purposes, we are going to use 650 as our illustrative amount that you need to allocate or put aside. And you get partial payouts at the end of the third year. Yeah. Now, this is how it works. You open a travel account in your country where you'll be putting aside this travel fund, this travel amount of maybe $700 or $1,000. And you'll have now in the country of your choice. Now, when I'm speaking here locally, when I speak of country of choice, I mean Kenya. Because I will assist you to open that fund. And this is how the fund works. The fund is a 10-year fund. And in the 10-year, you'll be receiving 3 partial payouts. These partial payouts are paid at intervals. And the first interval is at the end of the third year. The second payment, or the second interval where you're being paid, is at the end of the 6th year. And the final payout is at the end of the 10th year. Now you've understood how the fund works. Now this fund works in 2 ways. If life goes as planned, you will receive this partial payout and you'll be able to have the 1-year life, the 1-year stay in Kenya comfortably for the 12 months. Yeah, this partial payout. Now we are talking of $650 that you put aside every month for 12 months for 10 years. And at the end of the third year, you receive a partial payout. And the partial payout is equivalent to $10,000. Now let's pause for a minute. The fund or the monies that you give will be converted to the local currency and invested in the local market. When you make your partial payout, when you make your monthly payouts, you'll be making payments in the local currency. Now, for instance, if you're paying $650, when you convert it to the Kenya shillings, that will be around $100,000. So 100,000 Kenya shillings. So every month you'll be paying 100,000 Kenya shillings for 12 months for 10 years. And your first payment will be also in Kenya shillings. So you could ask the question, how much is your return on your money? The return on your money is a percentage more than the return than the money that you would have put in the bank. Why am I saying this? Is that your money grows. Your money is invested in different platforms, and when the company makes profit, that profit is now shared to you as bonus. So this varies from year to year depending on the market performance that year, but be guaranteed that the maturity payout that you'll receive will be way above the inflation rate. Currently the inflation rate now is about 4 to 5%. So your returns will be more than that. Yeah. So what we're saying is that when you put in 100,000 Kenya shillings aside, which to your end will be in dollars like $650, then for 12 months, for 10 years, at the end of the third year, you'll receive a partial payout. At the end of the 6th year, you'll receive a partial payout. At the end of the 10th year, you'll also receive a partial payout. The final maturity value, payout, which is 60%. Now, we are saying that there is an advantage to have this system in place. Why? Because of the exchange rate. The exchange rate is advantageous because for every $1, the exchange rate is Kenya shillings. In Kenya shillings is 150. So take advantage of the exchange rate now. When the Kenya shilling is at 150 before it goes down, because you'll get more money in return compared to when you invest in dollars. Now, why is this system also advantage to you? If life does not happen as planned, the fund or the plan has an inbuilt insurance. So the payout or the sum assured guaranteed will be given to your beneficiaries if life doesn't happen as planned. But if it happens as planned, you'll be able to receive that $10,000 at the end of the third year, and at the end of the 6th year also another more than $10,000, and at the final year, which is the 10th year, you will receive more than $60,000, which I'm 100% sure it will be able to fund your relocation plan to Kenya. Now, if you found this of value, if there is one point that you needed to clarification, and if you love this video until this far, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell and share this video with your friends. One final thought I wish to share with you is this: when is the best time to start this plan? The best time to start this plan is in October, because at the end of the third year, you will receive your payout in November. So when you receive your payout in November, you'll be able now to plan in the month of December for the next year. So your travel can be done in January, February, or March. Why? Because those are the sunny months in Kenya. December is sunny, January, February, March. Those are the sunny months. So that's one of the advantages of taking this plan now in October. So thank you for watching this video until this far. I really appreciate. To summarize, what we have discussed is that you can comfortably take 1 year off and live here in Kenya. But to have that life sustained, you need cash. And we're talking of $10,000, which you can start the fund now. And at the end of the third year, you can come here and live here for 1 year with that $10,000 fund. but you need to start putting aside $650 aside. And we've talked of having an account, a separate account, where from that account you can be able to pay for your fund. We've also talked about affordability, that having this amount of $10,000 can sustain you comfortably for 1 year. We've also talked about that this fund is flexible, and this fund can give you life insurance or insurance for your beneficiary if life does not go as planned. Now, something before I forget. The fund is affected with two things. Your age affects the fund maturity, the maturity payout, and also the market performance. And the market performance means if your money is being invested and the profits that the company gets shares with you. So thank you for watching until this far. If you found this video useful, please share it with your friends who are planning to have a 1 year break, a 1 year reset in a cheaper country, and they want to set up a system that can enable them to have a 1 year break from their country of choice to their country of choice, and they want to set up a fund. And we've looked at setting up this fund. The best time to set up this fund is in October. Thank you for watching this video until this far. Until the next video, stay tuned. Thank you. Stay well and be blessed.